Bismillah.
Assalamualaikum
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Weekend English Talk series.
In this series, we are going to talk about plant production using tissue culture technology.
Okay, let us introduce ourselves.
I am Dzikral Fadli from 10th grade RPL, and I'm from Solo, Surakarta, Central Java. And how about you?
Okay, my name is Yusuf. I am a 10th grade student. I'm from Banda Aceh, North Sumatra.
Nice. And what do you feel today?
Okay. I feel amazing because today we are going to talk about with amazing people.
That's great to hear. That's great to hear. And how about the viewers? How are you doing, guys? Let me know in the live chat. But now I'm thinking who are gonna talk with today.
So we will talk about with Mr. Hasan. He was our speaker at this agenda.
So for Mr. Hasan, welcome.
Thank you very much for your attention, everybody, especially for my students. MashaAllah. Dzikral and Yusuf, nice to meet you again. How are you?
Yes.
Fine?
Fine.
I'm fine, sir.
Thank you very much for this opportunity tonight. Especially, I would like to tell you about maybe like about agriculture, the specific technique about agriculture that we use in our thesis before when I was in bachelor degree in Jakarta. Particularly in Muhammad University of Jakarta. Okay, let's begin our agenda. May I send screen now? How
Oh, sir.
using present to send screen my PPT.
Share screen. You can click the present one in
All
the
right.
below of the, and then you can
Thank you.
click share screen.
Yeah. Good. All right. One, two, one, two. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I'm.
All right. How about this?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Let's start. Bismillah. All right. In this opportunity, I would like to explain a little bit to you about plant production using culture. This is an innovative method for cultivating plants that we can use, we can make, or we can produce the plants uh, with laboratory without doing classic method that most of people doing in our environment. So let's see. What is definition of tissue culture? Did you hear before about tissue culture? No? You
Yeah,
ever hear
never,
before about tissue culture? Never. The
never.
tissue
He tells
culture
her.
is yes. Okay. I will explain to you. Is tissue culture is refers to the practice of growing plant cells, tissues, or organisms. So we produce the plant using cell, tissue, or organism from that plant in a sterile environment on a nutrient culture medium. It allows for the generation of the wool planes from small tissue sample. So we use the small tissue sample from the cell, maybe also from the, 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 the plant, from the root, a lot of things, a lot of stuff that we can use. And we take, we put we take the genes, the tissue, the cells, and then we produce the plants uh, from that method. Yeah. It allows for the generation of wool plants from small tissue samples, ensuring genetic consistency and disease-free plant propagation. And the historical from this method, tissue culture method, is from back to the early 20th century, with significant advancement made by scientists like Gottlieb Haberland, who first cultured plant cell in vitro. In vitro, it means in laboratory. Over decades, this innovative technique has evolved, leading to breakout in agriculture practice and biotechnology also. And then, how important this technique, this tissue culture technique. Tissue culture plays a crucial role in the modern agriculture by enabling the rapid multiplication of the plant. So, preserving rare species and improving crop persistence using tissue culture. So this method is very important in this era, especially for the modern era. So we can produce the plants, enable the rapid multiplication of plant, preserving rare species and improving crop persistence. It ensures high uniformity and quality of plant, making it essential for commercial agriculture and forestry. So if we search about the tissue cultures, there's a lot of types of tissue culture method. There are several types of tissue culture, including micropropagation and also callus culture and suspension culture. Each type has specific application and advantage depending on the goals of the plant propagation and research. Okay, let's start to make step by step how we do practice this method in our laboratory before. The first thing that we have to do is preparation of explant. What is explant? Explant is uh, critical for successful tissue culture. It involves selecting healthy plant tissue, nourishing it. The explant it means uh, the plants that we want to use to practice to do our tissue culture should be sterilized, using it and cutting into small pieces. You can see like in our picture, with small pieces to initiate its culture. Proper preparation reduce contamination risk and promotes growth. And also, when we do tissue culture, we should have a lot of things, stuff, specifically in laboratory era, in a laboratory environment. A lot of media, we should prepare a lot of things to do our tissue culture method. So the tissue culture method is cannot do we can't do that in outside laboratory. Should be in laboratory. Why, sir? Because a lot of stuff, and also if we do this method in outside laboratory, it will be contaminated with the environment. So our research will be false. So culture media is formulated with essential nutrients. We need formulate nutrients for the plants and hormones also, and then grow regulated to support plant growth using the agar, agar, swallow. We use that stuff, sucrose, and various vitamins are tailored to specific plants like BPA, NAA, and others. So if we don't have this stuff like a laboratorium, nutrition, hormones, sucrose, vitamins, so we cannot do the tissue culture method, and also we cannot do this outside laboratory. It should be in laboratory. Techniques in plant tissue culture. The first thing that we have to do after we prepare the lot of media that we need to do this method. The first thing that we have to do is sterilization techniques. We take all of that stuff and we wash it, do sterilization. It's crucial. Sterilization is crucial to eliminate contaminants that may compromise tissue culture results. Common techniques include autoclave. We're using autoclave to sterilization our stuff, bottles, and others. Chemical sterilization using bleach or ethanol also, and using laminar flow hoods during preparation to maintain its sterile condition. And after that, then after sterilization, we go to the next step, inoculation process. The inoculation process involves transferring the sterile expand to the grow medium under sterile condition. It means we take the expand, we do our tissue culture, and then we combine with a vitamin, and after that we put the expand to the medium under sterile condition. This step is crucial. This step is critical also, as during transfer can significantly affect the success rate of the culture. This is the main point of the tissue culture. If we are not successful in inoculation process, so our result for tissue culture is will be poor. Or maybe we can call it in our method is uh, contaminant, contaminant with bacteria or with microbes or fungi. And the third method, now after that, we go into incubation condition. Once inoculated, cultures must be kept in controlled environment. That's why we need laboratory to keep in controlled environment, typically featuring specific light, temperature, and humidity level. These conditions are vital for optimal growth in advancing cell diffusion and differentiation in tissue culture. For the last step is challenges and limitations. Despite this benefit, tissue culture face challenges such as high cost. Yes, to do this method, we need the high cost. So the most people cannot do this method, and also the farmer. But the outcoming from this method will produce more than farmer classic method, depending, uh, you know, uh, because this method is the best method to produce a lot of plants in 1 month. If we produce 1,000 plants. If we use the classic method, maybe we can only produce the plant is only hundreds, but with tissue culture method, we are able to produce more than 100, even billion in short time. Depending on skill personnel, yes, this tissue culture method also need skill to do this method. So not every one of people, most of people cannot do this method because the majority of farmers using the classic method don't need to. The classic method is just do their the classic method is need only the veil and the plant directly to the soil. So the classic method no need to skill about the difficulty, but difficulty need the skill personally and the risk of genetic variability in the genetic plants. Additionally, the labor-intensive nature of the process can limit widespread adoption in developing regions. The impact on agriculture and sustainability about the cities culture is significantly contributes to sustainable agriculture by enabling the mass propagation of disease prevention and the prevention of endangered species, and this technology can enhance food security while promoting environmentally friendly practice by reducing the need for pesticides and agrochemicals. Okay, maybe that's all from me about the tissue culture method to produce the plants in our future. Thank you very much for your attention. Maybe we will discuss about this topic. Any question?
Okay, sir. We have some question. The first is um,
What types of plants are suitable for cultivation using tissue cultures?
All right, nice question. Actually, for tissue culture method, can use for all the plants, all of except like banana or maybe uh, how we call it, the forest plains, forest plains, or maybe palm oil, rubber. We can produce roasting all of the plants using tissue culture. So if classic method can produce hundreds plants maybe in 1 month, the tissue culture method can produce thousand, more than thousand plants in 1 month, in one typically, in one specific, we call it sifat, something like that. So this method uh, more powerful than classic method, but we need cost for it. The cost is very expensive. As you know, we need laboratorium, the formula, something. All right. Is there Mr. Hafiz? Mr. Hafiz asked me to continue to discuss about scholarship, how to apply scholarship in Saudi Arabia. Maybe we can continue to the next step about scholarship. What do you think about it?
okay. How if we continue our question?
All right. Let's go. Go ahead.
So for the second question, can all types of plants be propagated using tissue culture?
Yes, the all of the plants are able to use the tissue culture, but maybe the different techniques. For example, for the banana plants, we took the root of banana to produce with tissue culture method. Some of plant maybe cannot be used by root. Maybe we can use from the pollen of the plants, or maybe we can also the other thing, phloem. We call it phloem. But the typical of the method is similar, not different.
Okay, so here we have the last question from Yusuf.
Okay, I want to ask what uh, obstacle in implementing tissue culture technology, maybe cost or something.
Yeah, like I said before, this method is not cheap, yeah, like classic method. As you know, we use the classic method. We need only the soil and also the the plant, the field, and then just do our like farmer before. So in this culture method, we need expensive cost and also like we need laboratorium, the formula, the techniques also we need to get training about the culture and then after uh, using the technique, you need to keep in laboratorium, keep the degree environment should be cool and lot of things that make this culture hard to do in outside laboratory. But uh, otherwise, the outcome from this method is more powerful than classic method. Like I said before, a classic method can produce 100 plants in 1 month. This technique can produce more than 1,000 in 1 month. So yeah, if we don't have a more course about it, we cannot do this method. But if our government give support for culture, I think it's the best method for our future, especially in Indonesia, because Indonesia is one of the most country in in the farmer. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you for your answer. So I hope that on this agenda can get knowledge from Mr. Hasan
Yeah,
for the plan of tissue culture technology. Thank you very much for Mr. Hasan sharing stories and experience. Hopefully, it can inspire many people who want to take part in a plan production. But before we close this talk, maybe closing statement from Mr. Hasan be great.
thank you very much. Maybe just I will give you some advice about uh, our country famous by our agriculture. If we cannot produce or give the best method to produce our paradise in our country, so how can be our country to be more successful in other countries like Saudi Arabia or maybe our neighbor Malaysia. So this opportunity should be concerned with our government, especially for our agriculture future and also for our people in Indonesia. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Hasan. Thank you for your sharing very useful knowledge. I hope the knowledge we get today can be useful someday. So now we are going to close this section.
Okay, finally we have reached the end of this episode of Weekend English Talk series. Thank you for Mr. Hasan and everyone who has participated this session. Let's close this with hamdalah and doa kafaratul majlis. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. So, the last wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.